Avery on that front line for NPC. There's an opportunity, and there it is, history! Jack Avery becomes your all-time leading scorer in Nighthawk history. Downfield for Soriano, a foot race. Soriano keeps it in the field of play. Soriano turns to the middle, fires, there's the goal! The Nighthawks are back on the board. Augustine Harrion with the goal. It's a beautiful day for soccer deep in the heart of Arkansas. We're live from Hot Springs World-Class High School, home of National Park College men's soccer, right here on the Nighthawk Network. Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us today. NPC has its home opener as it takes on Dallas College Mountain View, the Lions, looking for their first win of this season as well. The Lions 0-0-1 on the young campaign. NPC 0-1 on the young year. And the Nighthawks back in action for the first time in 6 days. Looking to get into the win column, Coach Corey, as we are just underway here in Hot Springs. Joseph Jones, the goalkeeper for NPC, sends a booming kick downfield as each team looks to start aggressively and light up that scoreboard quickly here. All the way back to the back line for DCMV. They will reset to the keeper where Juan Perez awaits in front of the net. Deep booming kick downfield here. Dallas College Mountain View has the ball taken away, and now a redirect back to the keeper, Jones. Joseph Jones joining NPC, the freshman goalkeeper from Hyde, England. One of many international student athletes representing Nighthawk men's soccer, this team. There are more internationals on this year's squad than ever before in program history. And Coach Corey Irvine also believes that this has the potential to be the best unit that we've seen in program history. Nighthawk men's soccer has done well in the past 3 years, winning 3 straight NJCAA Region 2 championships. But the district championship round has not been a friend to the Nighthawks. Coach Irvine believing that this year's squad has what it takes to finally get over that hump, get over the hill to the national tournament for the first time in program history. Here's a throw-in to Jason Saravia. NPC moving the ball well here in the early go. Team captain Osagio Morige trying to do something with it. Now they're headed back the other way. Physical ball game to start here. Foul down on the field, and this one looks like it's going to be with Dallas College Mountain View. Ricardo Alvarado will kick away for DCMV here. The freshman back from Dallas, Texas and Duncanville High School feeds it to the top lane of the field. Nighthawks getting organized on defense here. Not allowing too much wiggle room for the Lions to work with. As the ball trails toward midfield, DCMV puts it in play in Nighthawk territory. NPC looking for a steal. Omorige comes up with it. Now toward the middle of the field, here we go. Yadiel Cardona gets it up high. And the Nighthawks moving the ball well here early in this contest. Tripped up right at the line. It's going to be a corner kick incoming for NPC. Opening minutes of the match here at Hot Springs World Class High School. Glad to have you with us. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're excited to see. NPC has it lined up in the corner, looking to be the first to strike in this match. The kick is on its way. Line drive toward the middle and rejected by the Lions going the other way. Cardona got a foot on it. NPC is going to try again. Saravia will turn and fire. That one a little too sky high, out of play. The Nighthawks will head downfield going the other way. 4 minutes off the clock here early in Hot Springs. Moments ago, Nighthawk women's soccer fell in action to Dallas College Mountain View. Final score 4-2 in that match. The Nighthawk men looking for their first win of the season after taking a 6-2 loss on the road last week at St. Charles Community College. The Lions will start their ascent upfield. NPC staying close, not giving too much wiggle room, however. The back line works its way down low with Alvarado. Sends it up through the middle inside Nighthawk territory. A scrum for the ball. Casper Froelich picks it up and sends it over to Osagi Omorage for the Nighthawks. Top channel redirecting. Lions pick it up at midfield. And the pressure coming in defensively from the Nighthawks here. Looking to make a big stop. Resetting back to the keeper, Perez. Perez will bring it down low to Alvarado. The Lions playing small ball here, hoping to draw the Nighthawks in and create space downfield, but NPC's not going for it. That one blooped up down the middle inside Nighthawk territory. Directed toward the middle, the Nighthawks swarm to the ball. Turning it around, Alexander Reich turns it towards the middle. Here comes Omorage and NPC. Floated in towards the keeper. Joseph Jones puts a head on it. The Englishman will boot it up into the air. That one sails out of play. I want to say hello to Matthias Christensen on the broadcast in Denmark, supporting NPC and those Danish boys today. Welcome. Glad to have you with us today. Ina Lopez is watching in Houston, Texas, cheering on Yadiel Cardona and those National Park College Nighthawks. Hello to you. Robert Irvine on the broadcast in Scotland today. Hello to you, cheering on Coach Corey Irvine and those NPC Nighthawks. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. Doesn't matter which team you're rooting for. We're glad you're spending your Wednesday with us today. Nighthawk ball here. Still no score here early in this match in the first half. The Nighthawks will throw it in. Charlie Hartley Stead kicks it up high, finds Omorage at the top of the field. The Lions wrestle it away. The Nighthawks trying to wrestle it right back. A whistle will blow. This will be Lions ball. Number 21, Yoli Garcia, will be the one to put it in play here. Garcia boots it downfield. Right to the keeper. Joseph Jones is ready and waiting. Jones sets the ball in motion. Charlie Hartley Stead redirects back to the keeper. 3 Lions drive in. That's a huge shot downfield picked up by Omorage. Omorage all the way back to the keeper. Perez will boot it toward midfield. Back and forth we go here in this high-flying first half, Nighthawks and Lions. Froelich gets a head on it for the Nighthawks. And that one's booted away out of play. It will be signaled toward Dallas College Mountain View. A new ball enters the arena. Bringing it in, Ricardo Alvarado. Alvarado throws it in. Bicycle kick, redirected. Nighthawks send it the other way. Picked up by NPC. And a tripping play. That ball goes out of play. Charlie Harris knocked down on the play. NPC sends it back inbounds. Gianluca Polito. Keeper Joseph Jones has a lot of room to work with here. The Lions not pressing too much on defense. That ball knocked away out of play into the stands. New ball enters the arena here. And the Lions will have it. The ball is back in play, redirecting toward the back line at Dallas College. Mountain View on the move toward midfield. NPC is going to redirect it, pick it up, and turn it the other way. Nighthawks with some great movement, some great touches here early. Back to the back line of the Lions. To the keeper, Juan Perez. Now down low, Alvarado. The back line starts its advance downfield. NPC giving space. Alvarado on the low wing, being watched heavily by Reich. That one popped up downfield. The Nighthawks put a head on it. Omorige able to disrupt the rhythm as well. Dallas College Mountain View having to work for every possession downfield early in this one. Augustine Robles in the top lane. And now they'll send it north and south. Ricardo Alvarado with a deep kick toward the middle, and the Nighthawks are right there to strike. Omorige, fancy footwork. Whistle blows. This will be Nighthawk ball. Small ball to start things off. Charlie Hartley-Stead will get it down low to Polito. Jason Saravia has his hands full down low. The Lions recover. Back to the keeper, Perez, and he'll send it the opposite way toward the middle. Body block by the Lions. Omorige there to pick it up, reading the ball well. Off the deflection. NPC is going to have it inside Lion territory. A quick throw in and back to Polito. Polito on the move, redirected, out of play. The Lions have no choice but just to play keep away here. But NPC continues to threaten and advance here in the first half of the match. Another in and out here. The Lions are going to take back over this time. They'll throw it in. Froelich with the deflection here. Saravia with the pickup for Nighthawk Nation. Saravia whistled, or excuse me, the Lions whistled for a foul as he was rung around the neck. This ball's back in play. Caught the Lions sleeping for just a second. This could be an opportunity for the Nighthawks to strike. Down low toward the corner, looking for a little bit of help. Saravia not there in time. Alexander Reich, the attacking midfielder from Germany. It'll be Nighthawk ball here. Polito looking to throw it in. Finding an open man. Reich on the move towards the corner. 1-on-2. Loses the ball. Tries to fight to get it back. This one's coming the other way. We've got a whistle. This looks like it's going to be Nighthawk ball. Will they go ahead and push it to the corner? It'd be just shy of the corner for Polito to bring it in. The Nighthawks with a big opportunity to take an early lead here. Gianluca Polito. Kick is on its way, headed the other way by the Lions. Cardona's kick blocked. This ball heading towards midfield. They'll redirect all the way back to the Nighthawk keeper, Joseph Jones. Jones downfield. In traffic, NPC looking to recover. Nighthawk ball. A lot of early aggression this match on the attack from the Nighthawks. Back in play we go. Cardona floats one up for Alvarado, who redirects with a head. Back to Polito, working the low lane, redirected toward the middle. Back line trying to redirect and get organized here. They do. Polito. A lot of work for number 3 in the Nighthawks today. Down low, that ball fielded by Saravia. Back toward the middle, Hartley Stead to Amorige. To the middle, Joseph Jones out extremely deep. And a good touch there by the keeper. Nighthawks turn on the Jets in the top channel. Charlie Harris there applying some defensive pressure. A whistle blows. This will be against NPC. Backline's going to put it in play here. Johan Hernandez with the rock for Dallas College Mountain View. Through the middle, the Lions enter Nighthawk territory. Osagi Omorige trying to get the ball back. A whistle blows, and it'll be a foul against the second-year Nighthawk. The Lions have it in play. NPC fighting to get it right back. Omorige with a great touch, finding Charlie Hartley Stead, the Englishman. Omorige with a laser pass through the middle, taken away by the Lions. Collision, midfield, NPC trying to take it away. Downfield, this could be an opportunity. Jones reels it in. We've played 16 and a half minutes. Here in this high-flying first half, no score, Nighthawks and Lions. The keeper, Joseph Jones, to boot it away for NPC. Line drive kick finds Charlie Harris deep inside Lion territory. And we've got a foul. That's going to give NPC an excellent opportunity to try to line up the scoreboard here. This should result in a free kick for the Nighthawks. NPC is going to have the free kick lined up here. Looking to strike and light up the scoreboard right into the midst of Juan Perez, the goalkeeper. 12 o'clock here on a Wednesday. And for our fans watching on the broadcast, you may hear sirens on the broadcast. That is a standard weekly tornado siren. Just a test, which is standard for Wednesdays at noon here in Hot Springs. Ball back in action for Dallas College Mountain View here. Back to the keeper, Juan Perez. Mountain View sizing up the defense here for the Nighthawks, who has been responding well despite the Lions' best attempts to keep the ball moving north to south and changing channels often. Now toward the middle of the field, entering Nighthawk territory are the men in yellow and black. That ball sent down toward the corner. NPC is going to let it roll. The boys in blue are going to get it right back. Want to say hello to Marta on the broadcast, cheering on Jason Saravia and the National Park College Nighthawks. Glad to have you with us today. Back and forth we go here in this first half. Each team in search of its first victory of the season. Saravia is going to come away with a big takeaway. He turns on the Jets. Inside Lion territory, fed up toward the top channel. Beautiful pass up high, Cardona. Cardona down near the yellow line. Might need a little bit of help here to redirect. There's a body block by the Lions and now booted the other way. Back line there to save the day for the Nighthawk men. Wrestled near the top line. NPC is going to keep it in play. National Park College on the move early. There's a shot, and it's up too high, off the crossbar, no good. And this game will remain scoreless here in the first half of the match. Want to say hello to Jason Jones on the broadcast, watching on the train from the United Kingdom today. Let's go NPC. Cheering on Joseph Jones and those National Park College Nighthawks here in their home opener. It's been too long since we've seen the Nighthawk men in action here at Hot Springs World Class High School. High expectations for this club this year. Not only are they vying for their fourth consecutive Region 2 championship, they're looking to punch their ticket to the national tournament this year. Polito with the throw-in, finding Hartley Stead. And a great pass up high finds Yadiel Cardona for the Nighthawks. Shot on goal, blocked by the keeper, redirected out of play. That'll send things to the corner for the National Park College Nighthawk men. NPC getting ready here. Not a lot of men up front. They start in the middle, then try to break free. Loose ball, anybody's ball, picked up by the Nighthawks here. Cardona with fancy footwork up high. Cardona with the pass through the middle. Finds Froelich and Polito. This will stay with National Park College after going out of play. Yadiel Cardona, the second-year Nighthawk, gets the ball back in. Here's the throw-in. We're back underway. Cardona up high, flips it through the middle. In a collision, we've got a foul, contact being made with a young man from Dallas College Mountain View who's slow to get up. Ricardo Alvarado is the young man down. May have been hit in the back on the play. And we'll stop the clock here to tend to the injured player down on the field, Alvarado. So Alvarado is back up and on his feet. We'll reset our clock to match the stadium clock. 22 minutes, 16 seconds. Dallas College Mountain View on the move in a scoreless affair. NPC clogging midfield defensively. Alvarado finds Hernandez. Back up high now. Go the Lions. A booming kick downfield. Looking to pick up the pass is Mountain View, out of play. Pass intended for number 15, Carlos Sosa. It'll be a corner kick for the Lions here. NPC building the wall in front of Joseph Jones. Looks like a throw-in instead. Redirected the other way. NPC unable to turn the ball around here. It's going to stay with the Lions, but the Nighthawks are celebrating a good defensive stop. The ball is inbounded and knocked away. Goes over the head of a Nighthawk player. Pass up high. Here comes NPC on the move. Great footwork through the middle. And now a reset back to the keeper, Juan Perez, as the Lions take the ball away. Coming up on 20 minutes remaining here in the first half from Hot Springs, Arkansas. NPC nearly plucks the ball away there in traffic defensively. A redirect back to the top lane. Augustine Robles with the ball. Fires one down deep inside Nighthawk territory. Great body block there. Nighthawks pick it up with room to run down on the lower channel. Jason Saravia redirects to the top of the field. Cardona ready and waiting. Cardona finds Omorage. Omorage on the move. Sky high in front of the keeper. A collision. Open goal. The play continues. NPC with an opportunity here. Perez back up on his feet in front of the net. The Nighthawks not done fighting yet. Keeping the ball in front very well. Nice touches so far. Poked back up toward Cardona up high. An NPC there on the back line, ready to shift and make magic happen through the middle. On its way, blocked by the keeper. A laser strike from the Nighthawks, who will keep possession. And that draws some cheers from the crowd here in the stands at Hot Springs World Class High School. Inbounding will be Charlie Harris. The Nighthawks get organized here. Harris with the throw-in toward the middle. Saravia couldn't get ahead on it. That ball booted away downfield. It's 3-on-1 with the back line ready to respond. NPC picks the ball right back up, ready to make a move downfield. Back to the keeper, Jones. Froelich on the back line for NPC. Polito is open down low as well. Hartley Stead through the middle, Charlie Harris. Great ball movement for the Nighthawks here. Cardona picks it up near the corner, firing one in just wide, right at the goal. No good. Substitutions coming in aplenty for Dallas College Mountain View. We'll see Christopher Galindo. We'll also see Juan Sanchez and Christopher Perez. NPC has not adjusted its starting 11 yet in this match. A hard-fought match so far. No score between Nighthawks and Lions. But NPC leading in terms of aggression, time of possession, and shot attempts in this one. As we've seen in the defensive formation for the Nighthawks here, NPC is more than happy to allow the Lions to have that positioning out toward midfield. But they start to clog things up around that 50-yard line. And it's been difficult for the Lions to get good shot opportunities off. Jones will fire away for NPC. An errant pass will be picked up by the Lions. Picked back up by the Nighthawks here. Redirect to Saravia. Saravia pokes it away, looking for Omorige. Couldn't connect. Fed in. Polito is going to redirect with his body. Charlie Hartley-Stead through the middle, and the Nighthawks starting to regain some of that momentum that we've seen all throughout the first half of the match here. Polito to Jason Saravia. Couldn't get there in time, out of play. 16 minutes to go here in a high-flying first half. That ball knocked away, out of play. The Lions will take over inside Nighthawk territory. Bringing the board, Christopher Perez. Looks like he'll cede the ball off to Ricardo Alvarado instead. The winger looking to put some magic on the scoreboard for the Lions. Here's the throw-in. Froelich with a good redirect here. And NPC looking to take it back away from Alvarado, who kicks it away astray. Nighthawk ball. Checking in for the Nighthawks, number 14, Luke Kelly. Into the action for the home team, Jason Saravia taking a breather. I believe that's the first substitution of the first half for Coach Corey Irvine's Nighthawk men. Polito directing traffic, getting set for the throw-in. Finds team captain Osagi Omorige. Ball stays in play. And now the Lions are going to send it out of play. They thought that was out of bounds on the Nighthawks. But the official right there at the yellow line said differently. Polito on the throw-in. It'll be Lion ball here. Sanchez gets the ball in quickly here. That one poked up near the keeper. This could be trouble. No problem, says Joseph Jones, reeling it in. Jones had 8 saves last Thursday in the season opener against St. Charles Community College. Coach Corey Irvine very impressed with the freshman's early season status, playing very, very well. Back to the keeper. Jones is there. Jones sends it downfield. Charlie Harris into the middle, looking for Luke Kelly. Osagi Omorige comes up with a big play here. And this one's going to be sent away. Offsides the call. Back over to the Lions. This ball will go. Less than 13 and a half to play in the first half. Men's action, our second match of our doubleheader today. Dallas College Mountain View defeated the Nighthawk women 4-2 earlier this morning. Morning turns to afternoon here at Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas. It's a rather chilly Wednesday, cooler than most. And that is something that these Nighthawk men surely enjoy after a rather hot month of August here in Hot Springs. Heat index values in the triple digits Fahrenheit here in America. But getting ready for this match, it was actually pouring rain yesterday morning here at Hot Springs World Class High School. And Coach Corey Irvine says, we're practicing. And let me tell you something. I had a chance to watch practice in the rain yesterday. These guys had an absolute blast in the inter-squad scrimmage game. And with the cooler temperatures, not having to worry so much about heat-related injuries in today's match, they're excited for the chance to be home. No place like home. Looking for that first win of the season. Lions with the possession here on the throw-in. They've got it at the top of the field here. Nighthawks give chase. A whistle blows. Lions are going to have it here. We'll stop the clock here. And it looks like a free kick will be coming for Dallas College Mountain View. Roughly 33 yards away from the net, where Joseph Jones awaits for the Nighthawk men. Substitution coming back in for NPC, Jason Saravia back on the field. Charlie Harris coming out. Kick is on its way, and it's right into the midst of Joseph Jones. Reeling in the laser line drive kick. Jones will elect to throw it over Gianluca Polito. Jones once again reeling in the loose ball for National Park College. A lot of pressure coming in from the Lions there as soon as Jones puts the ball on the turf. Luke Kelly with a collision there. Loose ball picked up. Yadiel Cardona, who's working the lower channel here. Now Polito with some room to run. Knocked down on the play. Stop the clock, and we may see a card come here. A yellow card has been issued against Dallas College Mountain View. Polito took one for the team, to say the least. Dallas College Mountain View is not happy about the call. NPC is going to line up, looks like Alexander Reich with the ball here. Reich to kick it away. On its way, line drive toward the middle. That one popped up in the air. Omorige couldn't get a foot on it in time. Now it's back toward the middle of the field. NPC sends a sky-high lob downfield near the corner. Omorige unable to save it in play. This one will go to the Lions. About 10 minutes to go here in the first half with no score. Backline starting things slowly for the Lions. Now one deep into Nighthawk territory. Excellent pass downfield, picked up by the Lions, but lost in the corner. It was last touched by a National Park College Nighthawk. And the Lions will try to strike here from the corner. It will be a corner kick for Mountain View. NPC builds the wall with Saravia and Froelich up front. On its way. A little bit too far. And that ball is going to trail out of bounds. NPC is going to throw it in. Gianluca Polito, excuse me. Will get the ball in. Omorige with a header. Redirects towards his teammates. Luke Kelly with a touch there. Heading back towards that back line. The Nighthawks giving chase. Some aggressive defense coming in from the blue and white. Alexander Wright giving the keeper some fits there. Cardona trying to get a foot on it and turn it around. Downfield. Nice redirect from the Nighthawks. Back to Omorige at midfield. Back and forth we go. Polito through the middle. Charlie Hartley-Stead opts to go to the high channel. Couldn't connect with Saravia. It's out of play. Want to say hello to Kathy on the broadcast cheering on. Charlie Hartley-Stead from the United Kingdom. Let's go Nighthawks. That ball sent downfield, and it could be an opportunity for the Lions here. The Lions on the move, fancy footwork toward the middle, a strike and a block. Jones there with the save. Right place, right time to keep this match scoreless. An excellent pass coming in from Nathaniel Velasquez for the Lions, who scored a goal in Mountain View's season opener last week, which finished in a tie. Mountain View back on the attack here. Here's Velasquez wearing number 9. Velasquez, backward pass, looking for a man, and now a collision down low. This is going to be Nighthawk ball. The Nighthawks are going to ready another substitution here. Looks like we'll see Linberth Soriano for the first time today. Soriano to enter the next stoppage of play, it appears. Polito directing traffic for the Nighthawk men. Now looks like it'll be Joseph Jones kicking away. The keeper slams it into enemy territory. Off the head of Osagio Morage. Saravia had arms linked up there. Saravia chases it to the corner, can't get there in time, runs over the flag. Now Soriano will enter the fray. Yadiel Cardona will take a breather. Less than 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Perez, the keeper, starts things off with his back line. Redirect down towards the bottom lane. Velasquez comes up with it. NPC looking for a steal. Soriano coming in, quick-footed. Looking for some misdirection for the Nighthawk defense. Omorige, 1-on-3, needs help. Breaks through somehow, finds an open man. Here's Reich. Down the line to Soriano. Linberth Soriano moving toward the middle. There's a body block there. The Lions are going to take it away, send it downfield. Offsides is the call. Nighthawks have it back in action here. Moving quickly, turning, firing too hard. It will be Lions ball under the 5-minute mark here at Hot Springs World Class High School. Shoutouts to Nighthawk super photographer Aaron Brewer in the building today. If you haven't seen Aaron's work, or maybe you're one of the freshman parents that are new to Nighthawk Nation this season, Aaron's work is simply legendary. Of course, we had Nighthawk Soccer Media Day a week ago, so be on the lookout for some fun action shots and personality photos, along with our official team shots of the year coming your way. You can catch Aaron's work on Nighthawk Athletics, our social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, and X. Lions on the move, redirecting toward the middle. Velasquez pops the ball up toward the middle there, and now a whistle blows and stops this play dead in its tracks. The Nighthawks will have it back under 4 minutes to go. Gianluca Polito makes his way downfield, finds an open running lane. Luke Kelly picks up the connection here. Kelly redirecting up high. NPC moving the ball well here on this possession. Here's Jason Saravia. Saravia up high. And the Lions will just send that one away deep in the track and field complex here at Hot Springs High. and allow the defense to organize. NPC is going to have it from the corner. Charlie Hartley-Stead out to retrieve the loose ball. Aaron's on the broadcast, cheering on the Nighthawks from Mexico. Glad to have you with us today. Thanks for tuning in. Corner kick on its way. A header from Omorage, blocked by the keeper. Still a loose ball down on the ground. A whistle will blow. This was a huge stop from Dallas College Mountain View. A perfectly placed kick right to the middle. Omorage with the header looking to put it in. And it ricocheted off the head of the keeper, Juan Perez, to keep this match scoreless. What a stop. Perez with ice in his veins puts the ball back in play. A cloudy, cool Wednesday afternoon here in Hot Springs as we near the midway point of this match. You can feel the tension here. Polito being instructed to step back just a little bit to throw it in. Polito will bring it in. Redirected downfield. The Nighthawks have to give chase. Here come the Lions. Here's Nathaniel Velasquez. Velasquez all the way downfield, sends it toward the middle, and Joseph Jones has no problem scooping it right up. He'll throw it in to a wide open Polito. Polito has it stolen away. His pocket's picked out toward the middle. NPC's going to take it right back. Threading the needle. Pass through the middle. Reich down low finds Soriano. Back to Reich. Looking for Soriano once again. Excellent touches through the middle. Luke Kelly couldn't get there, and the keeper reels it in. Less than a minute to play here in the first half in Hot Springs. A deep dive down the middle. Casper Froelich is there, as so is Joseph Jones. The keeper sends it sky high the opposite way. Soriano unable to field it. This one's out of bounds. We have a differential of about 14 seconds on the game clock. The throw to Perez. Will the Lions attempt one more deep strike downfield? 20 seconds to go. Downfield, here's the pass. Looking for Jones. Popped up over Jones. This could be trouble. The keeper reels it in, and with 10 seconds to go, will the Nighthawks try to fire one in? Yes, they will. Here's Omorage with a deep drive downfield as time ticks away. Time expires. That's the end of the first half here in Hot Springs. What a match we have on our hands here in the Nighthawk home opener. No score, NPC and DCMV. We've reached the break. We'll take a break. Thanks for sticking with us here on the Nighthawk Network. A high-flying second half coming your way momentarily right here on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Halftime here from Hot Springs World-Class High School, home of National Park College Nighthawk men's soccer. I'm Mark Oliver with NPC. No score between the Lions and Nighthawks after 45 minutes in our match today. Second half will be coming your way soon right here on the Nighthawk Network. As always, you can catch the schedules online right now at np.edu/athletics. And if you're local to Arkansas, make plans to come see these guys in action. Coach Corey Irvine believes that this could be the best team in program history. And this team has some pretty lofty goals this year. Of course, not only wanting to win its fourth consecutive NJCAA Region 2 championship, but punch that ticket to the national tournament and represent Hot Springs, Arkansas and National Park College on that big stage. As a reminder, both the men and women for the Nighthawks back in action Saturday. 3 o'clock, the women begin. 5 o'clock for the men against Northeast Community College. We'll have both of those matches right here on the Nighthawk Network. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe and click that bell so that you can get notified every time we go live this fall right here on the Nighthawk Network. Both teams still taking their respective breaks here at the half. We will pause one more moment. We'll come back with the start of the second half when we return right here on the Nighthawk Network. And we're back and ready for the start of the second half here at Hot Springs World Class High School. No score between National Park College and Dallas College Mountain View. The Nighthawks will have the ball to start the second half, and we are underway. Both teams have switched sides and look to light up that scoreboard here in what's turned into an excellent match, quite the nail-biter, full of energy between these two teams. Dallas College Mountain View out of NJCAA Division III Region 5, making the nearly 5-hour trip from Dallas, Texas to Hot Springs, Arkansas. Dallas College will be on the road tomorrow. They'll head over to Oklahoma to take on Connors State College. And just like that, the Nighthawks are going to start the second half with a big goal. Light up that scoreboard. NPC is in front. Charlie Harris with the header. It did not take the Nighthawks long at all to emerge from halftime and find success into the back of the net. Finally getting through against Juan Perez, the Nighthawks will strike first. Charlie Harris with a great start for NPC. Now how do the Lions respond with their back against the wall in a 1-0 decision? With less than a minute off the clock, Nighthawks hit pay dirt with a huge goal from Harris. And now NPC playing with that renewed energy here, looking to keep the momentum rolling. Osagi Omorige will ricochet one off of a defender to secure the ball for NPC. Working downfield, that one's going to work its way all the way to the keeper, Juan Perez. You see how quickly the NPC could go down and strike in a goal. After the teams struggled for 45 minutes, that's how quickly the momentum of this match can take over. Here's Dallas College Mountain View now on the attack. The Nighthawks getting physical down low, trying to wrestle that ball back, and they will. This will be Nighthawk ball here. Anton Klickerman will bring it in for the NPC Nighthawks. And that ball is touched while out of play, so Reich is going to give up the ball. The Lions will take over. Augustine Robles will get the ball in, feeds it to the back line for Mountain View. And a reset back up high to the keeper. That one's going to get away from Perez. You start seeing the Nighthawks cheating up a little bit on defense, looking to take advantage of an open opportunity. For a look with the redirect, unable to connect with Saravia up high. That one's out of bounds. Lions will have it at the top of your screen. The throw in, redirected by Polito. Omorige with some smooth moves, trying to feed it over to Charlie Hartley-Stead. Hartley-Stead sending it the other way. NPC looking to take over, and they will. Nighthawks on the move. This could be an opportunity. Cardona with room to run. Turns towards the middle, and another goal for the Nighthawks. 2-0 NPC. All cylinders, all gas, no brakes for National Park College. On that goal there for NPC, Alexander Reich for the Nighthawks, 2-0. And a commanding advantage early in the second half for the home team. Sometimes the best recipe for success is simply a break. I'm not sure what happened at halftime or what Coach Corey Irvine said to his guys, but it worked. Down 2 scores. Here come the Lions looking to battle back and stop the bleeding here early in the second half. Launch downfield, the Nighthawks with a header to redirect. Klickerman picks it up, trying to feed toward the middle. Charlie Hartley-Stead. Lions on the attack here. That shot way wide left of Joseph Jones and out of play. Now Jones will head off screen to go get the loose ball. We're still within the first 5 minutes of the second half. 2 goals have been scored. Jones will make his way back to the arena. Froelich, the lone defenseman, by his side. Casper with the small kick to his keeper. Jones fires it down low, redirected by the Lions. Mountain View looking to take advantage of the short field and try to poke a goal in. That one gets away and it's out of play. Last touch by a Nighthawk. Dallas College Mountain View will take over from around the corner. It'll be a corner kick for the Lions. 3 Nighthawks immediately protecting Joseph Jones. The header goes the wrong way, out of play. This will be Nighthawk ball. Joseph Jones out to go get the ball for NPC. Couple of goals early here for NPC. Charlie Harris and Alexander Reich. Couple of freshmen getting the job done. We're back in action. Jones will boot it downfield. At midfield, a great header by the Nighthawks, putting it in play. Osagi Omorage looking to go make a play on it, but this will be blown dead by the whistle. Offsides the call. The Lions waste no time, down 2 scores, getting the ball back in play. NPC is going to try to take the ball right back. Another whistle to stop things in action. Clock continues to roll here in the second half. The Nighthawks will bring it in. Up to the top of the field is Polito. Finding Jason Saravia, losing the rock quickly, trying to get it back, and they do. NPC now with running room and now tripped up. A flag will fly. This could be an excellent opportunity for the Nighthawk men here. Gaining some ground against the Lions, who suddenly have their back against the wall. We'll stop the clock here as we get things organized here at Hot Springs World Class High School. We will readjust our clock on the scoreboard. 37:57 to go. And the Nighthawks kick it back in action here. Another whistle comes out from the officials here, but back in action quickly. NPC looking to make a move here on some open space on the right side of the field. The Lions are going to take it away. Moving the ball into Nighthawk territory on that top line. That ball fed right back to the keeper. Joseph Jones is there. Jones finds a pass to a man. Here is Osagi Omorage to the middle. Another whistle blows. We'll stop the clock once again. National Park College will have it right back. Jones to kick, back underway, and a deep booming kick looking for Yadiel Cardona. He picks up the second-year Nighthawk. Omorige through the middle a little bit too hard and could not connect with Klickerman. So that one's out of play and back to Dallas College Mountain View. We've played 8 minutes and some change here at Hot Springs World Class High School. Nighthawks in command, 2-0. Hartley Stead to Charlie Harris. NPC trying to keep the ball inside enemy territory. There's a pass down low looking for Cardona. Turns, fires too hard. That ball will sail away out of play. Want to say hello to Logan on the broadcast, watching in Kansas, cheering on Dallas College Mountain View. Here to see Jose Tudon and the Lions today. Glad to have you with us today. Lions on the move, and you start to see the Nighthawks swarming in toward the ball defensively. Back down near the corner, Cardona overruns the ball there. That one knocked out of play. The Nighthawks are going to have it in good position here to do something special. Anton Klickerman will bring it in. He'll throw it in, finds a man. Klickerman's going to run with it here. Worked out toward the middle. Omorige floats one up, and it's good! What a strike into the back of the net. Osagi Omorige, the sophomore team captain, with a huge strike to get it done. 3-0 NPC. The Nighthawks came out of the halftime huddle like a different team. And back in action we go here from Hot Springs High. NPC, 3 goals, 3 different young men coming up in the clutch. Here all in the second half. Really within the first 10 minutes of the second half. The Lions looking to get aggressive here and try to line up that scoreboard and chip away at the deficit. Up high is Dallas College Mountain View. The Nighthawks clogging the way. There's a line drive shot right in front of the goal, and it's booted away out of play to create some space. That one is going to sail out of bounds. Ricardo Alvarado lets it roar. Lions will throw it in. Alvarado gets it in. A collision. Nighthawks come up with the ball here. Booted in, deep downfield, Charlie Harris, who has 1 goal already. The team will be signaled for offsides. Harris, Reich, and Omorige all finding pay dirt for the Nighthawk men in a 3-0 advantage. Inside Nighthawk territory we go. The Lions on the move. Froelich with the header to Omorige. Omorige is able to pop that one up in traffic. And you can tell the Nighthawks just want it more as they move that one into enemy territory. It's reset back to the keeper. Perez fires down the middle. The Nighthawks are there to strike. Through the middle, Jason Saravia to Charlie Hartley Stead, threading the needle, looking for Cardona offsides. Back in action. Here come the Lions with some smooth touches to get deep inside Nighthawk territory quickly. Joseph Jones with the redirect back toward the middle. Cardona with another opportunity, this time onsides, but unable to get down to the corner in time. It is still saved in play. The Nighthawks have an opportunity to try to redirect this ball forward. Coming up big, Omorage. Feeding to the middle, Hartley Stead. Nighthawks with a quick pass to Anton Klickerman. Klickerman heading towards the corner, redirecting towards the middle. No opportunity to fire one in. Coach Corey Irvine has to be excited for the efforts of his young men out on the battlefield today. A scoreless first half turned into a 3-goal advantage for the home team in the second half. With about 32 minutes to go in this one, the Nighthawks are in the driver's seat, aiming toward win number 1 on the season. Lions ball deep inside their own territory. They'll launch one downfield. And the keeper, Joseph Jones, out deep. Finds Klickerman. That one redirected out of bounds. Nighthawks are going to keep it near midfield. NPC will ready a substitution here. Elian Malopo will have his first action of the match. Jason Saravia taking a breather. Down at the bottom of the screen will be Anton Klickerman, set to bring it in. Substitution coming in for the Lions, number 12, Samuel Bernardian. Nighthawk ball here. Osagi Omorage working the middle, now resetting to the back line, trying to draw the Lions inside. Off the foot of an attacker for the Nighthawks. Down the line. That one is body blocked out of bounds. Nighthawks are going to keep it. Here's a quick throw in here. Nighthawks looking to do something good with it. Malopo turns and fires. There's a header to redirect it out of the way. Omorage there in the middle to take it back in. Cardona behind the back pass. That one out toward the middle, and it's launched away astray wide left at the goal. We've played 15 minutes here in the second half. All Nighthawks here in the second half, 3-0. NPC finally now goes out after the loose ball. It will be a corner kick for the Nighthawk men. Kick on its way toward the middle. And that one's going to be slammed into the back of the net by the Nighthawks. They'll add another one. Alexander Reich has his second goal of the match. If you blinked, you missed it. 4-0 Nighthawks. And the goals keep coming for National Park College. Reich now 1 goal away from a hat trick. Mountain View looking to respond here in a big way. From midfield, that one's going to be taken away by the Nighthawk men. Redirecting back all the way to the keeper, Joseph Jones. The Lions looking to come in and steal one away. An errant pass from the Nighthawks will give Mountain View good field position here. Jose Tudon with the throw in. There's a header sending it the other way. And now downfield, the Lions look to redirect and turn this one around. Fancy footwork by Cardona. Is able to put the Nighthawks in the driver's seat here. Cardona with the quick pass, looking to hit Malopo down on the yellow line, and he does. Elian Malopo from Germany turns to the middle. Cardona fires and comes up empty. Good communication and ball movement from the Nighthawk men here in the second half. 4 unanswered goals in this one. Lions on the move as they start their drive here. Threading through the middle. A deep shot into Nighthawk territory has the ready and waiting keeper, Joseph Jones, there ready to intercept. He'll throw it in, finds Anton Klickerman. Redirected down to Malopo on the bottom line. NPC with great passes here. That one popped up into the air. Nighthawks trying to keep it inside enemy territory here. Here's Anton Klickerman. Klickerman wrestled down. The flag indicates that it's going to the Lions. Dallas College Mountain View kind of clogging that lower channel full of yellow jerseys, hoping that results in better ball movement here. The Nighthawks are going to come away with the takeaway. Deep pass, unable to be fielded. It'll go back to the men in black and yellow. The Lions getting organized down inside Nighthawk territory here. That one goes astray the wrong way. The Nighthawks looking to jump on top of the opportunity here. They make a man miss. They'll turn the ball around. Osagio Morige coming back the other way. Back and forth we go, trading balls at midfield. Klickerman with a sliding stop and is taken right away from the Lions. Jonathan Zuniga coming up with a big stop there for the men in yellow. And this crowd is getting into it. These teams getting into it, getting loud down on the field. A lot of energy between these two squads. Substitutions being made for National Park College. Charlie Harris comes out for a breather. Into the game, Louis Leroy, the second-year Nighthawk from France. Reich fielding the ball up high, a back pass, and not able to connect in time with Polito. Here's Yadiel Cardona. He turns and fires a laser. It's off the top of the crossbar, and a whistle's going to blow the play dead before the Nighthawks get another chance. Malopo was there, ready to strike, ready to fire. The Lions start the long ascent upfield from deep in the shadow of their own goal. Launched downfield. Another Nighthawk we'll see for the first time in action today, Oliver Kramer, wearing number 26 for NPC. The Nighthawks did not make very many substitutions throughout the first half of action. That means lots of fresh legs for the home stretch. We're nearing the halfway point of the second half with NPC leading 4-0. The Nighthawks come up with a loose ball down low in their own territory. Now a foot race. A good solid running lane here as that one is headed toward midfield. They'll reset all the way back to Perez, the keeper, but the Nighthawks are not done giving up yet. They get the ball back quickly. And now Perez backpedaling to get back in front of the goal. Here's Cardona. Cardona with a couple of stutter steps, turns and fires. That one is saved, blocked out of the way by Perez. Cardona with multiple attempts on the goal in this one. Has not hit pay dirt quite yet, but you have to feel like his time is coming. The Nighthawks are out to attempt grabbing the loose ball from the corner. They'll stand. Charlie Hartley-Stead from the corner, looking to make it a 5-goal advantage. Corner kick on its way to the middle, and there's a liner into the goal. It's Louis Leroy coming in off the bench and making a statement. The sophomore powers it through into the net. 5-0 Nighthawks. In talking with Coach Corey Irvine after the team's return from St. Charles, Missouri last Thursday, he was not pleased with his team's progress, giving up easy goals, falling in a 6-2 decision. The Nighthawks did not play Sunday. Hines Community College's men's squad canceled the men's match, so it gave this team 6 days to practice hard and really reflect on that match from Thursday. What went wrong and how to right those wrongs. I believe the Nighthawks have found those answers coming into today's match. A 5-0 advantage just about halfway through the second half here in Hot Springs. Anton Klickerman with the redirect. That one out of play. The Lions trying to stop the bleeding late in this one. A deep heave downfield. Nighthawks looking to turn it around. There's Lindberth Soriano who does. Soriano sends it downfield to Elian Malopo from Germany. Malopo, one-on-one. Finds a little bit of help. NPC, fancy footwork there. This one lost out of play. It'll go back to the Lions here. Jonathan Amperez, wearing number 6 for the Nighthawks, now in the field of play for the home team. That ball thrown in, and the Lions elect just to kick it downfield and keep it as far away from the Nighthawk attackers as possible. May be tough to do. NPC back on the attack here. On the move and moving the ball well. Up high in the zone of the Nighthawk men, booted toward the middle. Leroy looking for another goal, wide left of the post. Louis Leroy, an absolute force down on the field for this Nighthawk men's team. The striker is 6'4", 205. Hailing from France, one of the many international student athletes represented by this Nighthawk men's squad this season. And a little sneak peek for our soccer fans out there. We will be featuring multiple members of that international student athlete squad later this fall in a feature story. Stay tuned to Nighthawk Athletics on social media for more. Here's a strike right into the hands of the keeper, Juan Perez. That'll rob the potential hat trick of Alexander Reich, at least for now. Leading the way with 2 of the 5 goals for NPC today. On the lower wing, here come the Lions, but the Nighthawks have some size there, providing the pressure with Omorige, Molopo, and Leroy. Collision midfield, no whistle. Play continues. Launched in toward Nighthawk territory. Some solid touches by the Nighthawk men there. Casper Froelich feeds it up high to Polito. Nighthawks on the move toward the middle. Omorige with a good touch. Finds Leroy. Leroy just scored a moment ago. He's denied this time. But that is 3 straight shots on goal from Louis Leroy since coming in off the bench. An impressive effort for the sophomore. The Lions will send it back downfield. Joe Jones getting set in front of the goal just in case. NPC looking to turn it around. They will. They'll send it up high to the top lane. The Lions back off a little bit on the defensive pressure. That allows for better ball movement inside enemy territory. Lions are going to have it going north-south on the field here. Bringing it all the way down to Jose Tudon. Tudon on the run. Knocked away, a flag will fly, and this could be the best opportunity we've seen out of the Lions to get on the scoreboard in quite some time. Out to retrieve the loose ball, Nathaniel Velasquez for Dallas College, Mountain View. Kick on its way, and it's right into the hands of Jones, who deflects it out of play. Great job by the Nighthawk keeper to keep the shutout intact. Less than 18 minutes remaining in today's match. It will be Lions ball. They will have another opportunity to get into the net here. Wrestled away. That is last touch by a Nighthawk. Now from the corner, the Lions will try again. The Nighthawks build the wall. It's on its way, and it's redirected by the Nighthawk defense. Picked up by that Nighthawk defense, who looks to turn it into offense here. And they will. Here comes NPC. It's Anton Klickerman, who posts one up, looking up high, looking for an opportunity. There's the shot, and it's just wide left for the miss. NPC comes up just empty there. I believe the shot attempt came in from number 20, Arias Garcia. No, excuse me, it'll be Lindberth Soriano on the shot attempt. The Lions will have it. Nighthawks applying the pressure. Soriano and Leroy hoping for a quick steal deep in enemy territory. There's a mismatch. Klickerman's going to come up with a loose ball here, threading in toward the middle. Nighthawks back to Klickerman. One-on-one, trying to make a man miss. Smooth moves, Klickerman. Klickerman driving in, has the ball wrestled away, and the Lions will boot it downfield. NPC once again is going to turn it around in the right direction. And Perez will get it to Froelich. Now through the middle, Luke Kelly. Kelly, the second-year Nighthawk from England. Oliver Kramer feeds it through the middle. Jonathan Amperez. Out to a speedy Louis Leroy, who turns and fires just a little bit too hard, and that one just missing on the redirect wide left of the goal. Gianluca Polito coming up just short on that attempt. It's another shot attempt for the National Park College Nighthawk men. So we enter the final 15 minutes of action today. Perez will start with small ball, kicking off to his defensive back. And when blooped in over the middle, the whistle's going to stop things in its tracks. It'll stay with the Lions here. We'll stop the clock now, and a yellow card has been issued against National Park College. We adjust our clock to match the stadium clock. 14 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Back in action. The Lions trying to get on the scoreboard for the first time in this battle. It was a scoreless affair at the break, and it's been all Nighthawk men since then. Deep into Nighthawk territory, and a great redirect there off the header of a young man wearing blue and white. Picked up by the Lions, deep in Nighthawk territory, and they'll lose it out of bounds. Nathaniel Velasquez, the sophomore forward, unable to field it. Crowd getting into it here at Hot Springs World Class High School. The Nighthawks will have possession here. Joseph Jones, Casper Froelich, and also Lewis Elsom on the field for the home team. Jones sends it downfield. That one launched up and redirected by the Lions. Out of play, last touched by Dallas College Mountain View. National Park College is going to have it inside opposition territory. The throw-in finds Louis Leroy, who looks to turn it around in traffic. Luke Kelly is there, but unable to field the ball. Loose ball toward midfield. Wide open spaces for Elsom and the Nighthawks. Jones quickly finding Omorige up top. Good touches for the Nighthawk men here. Loose ball being chased down by Mulopo. Back to Jones, who Jones gets the ball away just in time before the defender crashes in. The Lions will maintain possession here. And as quickly as the Nighthawks scored 3 goals in this match, Dallas College Mountain View knows it just starts with 1. We'll stop the clock here. And I believe another card may be coming out here. Maybe possibly a warning being issued down on the field toward the Nighthawks potentially here. So it'll be a free kick for the Dallas College Mountain View Lions. Augustine Robles will kick. And they start with small ball here. No deep booming kick downfield. Trying to get organized and trying to catch the Nighthawk defense sleeping. Another whistle stops things dead. A Nighthawk player down on the play. Joseph Jones will send that ball deep downfield. A foot race down to the corner. Elsom could not get there, or excuse me, Luke Kelly could not get there in time for the Nighthawk men. So long field to go here for the Lions. But you can tell based on that defensive formation for NPC, they are ready to strike again. Throw in on its way, a header by Mulopo. The Nighthawks deflect briefly here, but the Lions now with running room. Jones chases it down before scooping it up in his mitts. And right in his face was Nathaniel Velasquez, who leads the team in goals scored this season for the Lions. Nighthawks on the move at midfield. They find Malopo with wide open spaces. Can't connect on the pass, however. It's been a hard-fought match for each of these teams here at Hot Springs World Class High School today. Anyone's match after 45 minutes. The Nighthawks turned on the gas quickly, scoring within the first minute, scoring 3 times within the first 10 minutes, and not looking back here in this high-flying second half. The Lions will throw it in. They find a man in traffic, and quickly the Nighthawks will wrestle it away. Back and forth we go. NPC applying lots of defensive pressure. Playing like this match is still scoreless. All right, we've got a substitution at goalkeeper. Joseph Jones out for the remainder of the match. Great job for Jones. Now Tim Grauman, the sophomore goalkeeper, will take over for National Park College. Grauman chasing history this season for the Nighthawk men, standing just 9 saves away from becoming the program's all-time saves leader at National Park College. Backline ready. Osagi Omorage finds Jonathan Amperez. This will be Nighthawk ball after the whistle. Sent to the top of the field. Here we go. Another knockdown, another whistle. This one's against the Nighthawks. Less than 7.5 minutes remaining in today's battle. Nighthawks pop it up in the air. Elsom gets a head on it. The Lions maintain possession as they work toward the lower end of the field. 2-on-1. The Lions looking for a way to get it done, trying to light up that scoreboard. Grauman ready for a save if needed. It's wrestled away, stolen away by the Nighthawk men. Oliver Kramer with the steal. Kramer will now bring it in for the Nighthawks. Kramer takes a moment to collect himself. NPC has time on its side. Ball back into play. Amperez back to Kramer. That one deflected toward the middle. Louis Leroy puts his body on the line. Now has running room. Here comes Leroy. The biggest player on the field may also be one of the quickest players on the field. Malopo with some misdirection. Down the line finds Jonathan Amperez. Firing to the middle. Malopo blocked. Fires again. This time he won't be denied. Elian Malopo with the goal. 6-0 NPC. Great job by Malopo. He was denied the first time, never gave up on the play. The deflection came right back to him. He fired again. Same place, different result. The Nighthawks add to their lead. Lions back on the attack here late in the second half. Coming up on 5 minutes to go before this one is in the books. NPC will soar to its first victory of the season, a 1-1 record. Setting up Saturday's showdown right here at Hot Springs World Class High School. Tim Grauman with a deep booming kick downfield off the head of Leroy. And the Nighthawks get an excellent touch here. Oh my goodness, they fired in another one. Luke Kelly bloops it over the head of the goalkeeper. Oh, and they're celebrating for Aaron Brewer. That photo will be a gem. If you blinked, you missed it. The Nighthawks have another one. Luke Kelly bounced it over the head of the keeper. There was no one there to save it. The Nighthawks are simply having fun out there on the turf today. A commanding advantage for the home team. And certainly the best way to answer back from a disappointing loss in the season opener. Here's a shot. Grauman unable to save it. The Lions are going to score a late goal here. That'll put Dallas College Mountain View on the board, 7-1. There will be no shutout here today at Hot Springs World Class High School, but certainly a confidence booster and a momentum booster for the Lions in this one. We're back underway. 8 total goals have been scored, all in the second half. Deep pass downfield. Nighthawks looking to turn it around. Working the middle of the Lions here as they slowly trudge their way upfield. Finally, sneaking one past a Nighthawk keeper. Off the head of Osagi Omorige. Now at midfield, the Lions look like they're going to try to strike again here. Wide open spaces. Omorige clogs that gap quickly behind the back pass. There's another one and a save by Grauman. He was not going to let it by him twice. Great job by Tim to knock it away. Now just 8 saves away from the all-time record here at NPC. A yellow card has been issued down on the field. A corner kick will be coming for the Lions here. Kick is on its way, line drive kick, and that one deflected. Quite a ways downfield. Louis Leroy was there ready to pick it up, and he makes a man miss. This ball coming downfield, Leroy on the move, and 2 Nighthawks parallel to him. Collision course downfield. And Leroy will be the first to help pick up the defender. There's a man slow to get up. As the Lions may look to have to make a substitution here. Believe we will stop the clock here. And we'll have the training staff come out and take a look. We're going to take 45 seconds. Back in just a moment for the injured player right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides great
Back in action here at Hot Springs World Class High School. Free kick on its way from NPC. A little high and out of the way. National Park College and Dallas College Mountain View were both scoreless at halftime. NPC erupts for 7 goals in a row. Dallas College Mountain View squeaking one in late. But as we enter the final 90 seconds of this battle, NPC will cruise to victory here today. Perez will go small ball and the Lions will slow things down. The Nighthawks still playing with aggression on defense. There's a foul against the Nighthawks here, and that'll back up NPC a little bit. The Lions aren't going to waste any time trying to get this ball downfield. A header will send things over to Osagi Omorage near the high lane. NPC quickly gets the ball across the timeline there. Feeding it up high, NPC still on the move, and that one is deflected off of a Lions player. National Park College will keep it. Less than a minute to play in this one. And the Nighthawks out to retrieve the loose ball. With 30 seconds to go, maybe one last attempt to see if they can punch in one final goal in this one. It'll come from the corner. NPC signals and fires the corner kick. Omorage couldn't get there in time. With 10 seconds to go, that may be all she wrote here from Hot Springs World Class High School. Dallas College Mountain View works to get the ball back to the turf, but not in time. And National Park College will have its first win of the season here on its home turf. A commanding 7-1 win over Dallas College Mountain View. What a way to answer back for the Nighthawk men. Hats off to Coach Corey Irvine's crew on a job well done. 7 unanswered goals to open the second half. The future is bright for the Nighthawk men this fall here in Hot Springs. That'll do it for our coverage of Nighthawks soccer here on the Nighthawk Network. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, America's First Resort, and the Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation, the official team charity of Arkansas Travelers Baseball. We'll be back in action on Saturday for more soccer action. Northeast Community College comes to Hot Springs World Class High School. Women kick off at 3, men following at 5. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. This one's for the Nighthawks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.